Because of what Ridley said. I know I was wrong in the discussion. Period. I understand this is not Pete Rose in baseball, somebody that I think should be in the Hall of Fame, somebody that I think baseball has crucified for far too long, and I've been known for saying that. In the case of Calvin Ridley, I don't want it to be an indefinite suspension or whatever. I think there should be a period at the end of that sentence. But if he's suspended for the season, so be it. Why? Because you said it. You knew you were wrong. Nobody said you had a gambling problem. I don't recall the NFL saying that. What the NFL said is that you compromised the integrity of the game. What the hell are you doing? Why would you do that? If you knew you were wrong and you knew that's how they would perceive it, why would you do it? And the fact that you say it was $1,500 makes you look worse. So you're going to lose your season for $1,500? $1,500? $1,500? $1,500? That's why you're going to lose out on what? Millions? What was his salary next season? And you losing out on that because $1,500? I mean, some things in life just, Bernie Mac said it best. God rest his soul. I just don't know about us. I just don't know about us. I just don't know about us. That's what he said. I just don't know. I don't know what's wrong with us. I don't get that. The NFL, we understand there's hypocrisy here because the NFL itself is getting involved in some gambling. We see what's going on, what's been legalized and what have you. We know owners trying to get a piece of that action. That's why former President Donald Trump had them scared to death, because he was bringing the kind of noise to them that was threatening to get in the way of what they were aspiring to capture, in terms of being involved in the world of gambling. Once the Supreme Court put their hands in the cookie jar and said, hey, you can legalize this stuff from state to state. This is stuff that can be explored. So you got NFL owners and what have you looking to cash in. We get all of that. We get all the things that you can say about the NFL. We get the inconsistencies. We get the hypocrisies. We get all of that. But at the end of the day, Calvin Ridley, you said, I know I was wrong. What'd you do it for? Why? For what? Because you were out and you were bored and you decided I'm going to gamble on the sport that I play, in a lot, about a team that I play for, in a locker room that I frequent, with players that I know. That's like inside information. It compromised you. $1,500. $1,500. That's why? Damn. Floor is yours, Woody.
Stephen A., let me preface what I'm about to say. I'm going to say this first. I agree with what you said. There's no question. He admitted his wrongdoing. It was something that was collectively bargained between the players and the owners. And it's in the CBA. It's in the CBA explicitly. There's no question about that. I'm not denying it. But I tweeted last night, it just don't sit right with me. This whole thing doesn't sit right with me, and you brought it up. To me, it's the hypocrisy of this whole thing. We had in the NFL, we've had commissioners throughout the years basically giving a strong arm to the league and sports gambling because they knew this possibility would show up. And the latest commissioner, not Roger Goodell, but Paul Tagliabue, he issued explicit warnings throughout his tenure as the commissioner of the National Football League, warning about the league's relationship as it relates to sports gambling and how he thwarted at every turn of not letting a team go to Las Vegas. We've seen ambassadors of the league, particularly Tony Dungy, who's come out and said throughout the years that we're opening Pandora's box as it relates to embracing sports gambling. And I get it, the money, and everyone's getting a cut of it, the owners, the players. We got owners that even own sports books, and we fully embrace it as a company here at ESPN. So I get all of that. But Stephen A., don't tell me you didn't see this coming. Don't tell me you didn't see this coming as it relates to Calvin Ridley or any other player, because I can assure you there are probably other players that are doing this as well. And the league has full-throated embraced sports betting. full-throated embrace sports betting. This would not be the first time, nor will it be the last time that we see a player caught up in this particular topic right here. I can assure you of that.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.